What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link that also they asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Artificial Intelligence versus the Working Class. Now, we're technically very new into the technology era. Because when I came up, we considered, I was on the back end of when color TVs were becoming a norm, right? So we went from some of the stuff that we actually saw as kids in the Jetsons, as children, is actually real life right now. Minus the flying cars, right? But some of the same technology that they had in James Bond as kids is real life now, right? Now, the reason I say that is because all of these movies that used to come out, I, Robot, Elysium, futuristic type of movies that have artificial intelligence and robots, Ghost in the Shell type things. You got to realize, what was that other movie, the silly one, when everybody was stupid? Idiocracy. It's part of what happens when you have so much artificial intelligence. The working class is going to go. Part of what people is talking about with automation is when you create so many machines, you get rid of people, right? So the machines and the technology and the artificial intelligence is getting rid of the working class. While people say you're going to go into coding, you got to get into coding, and for the new wave is basically a technological wave. But the problem, even with that wave, is at some point you're going to get artificial intelligence to code for itself. So you're going to realize, human beings are going to have to revert back to organics for as far as trade, because the things that we actually need outside of technology are organic. We need food. That's organic. We need shelter. That's organic. But technology has definitely added to the life of the population. But with so much with everybody having so much technology at their fingertips in the information age, so we're not at the me having a smartphone, I'm not at the forefront of technology. These companies that employ people and create these smartphones are at the forefront of technology. The military, the government, corporations are at the forefront of technology. So, and they're figuring out more and more technologies to get rid of your job. Thus, this is why you see the rise of so many side hustles. Think about that. The record store is no longer in existence, technically. Vinyl got pushed out by CDs, which CDs got pushed out by MP3s. So now, you don't even have to do technically hand-to-hand business. You could do business on your phone and find something. Cheaper way, you take out the middleman, you take out the production, but you also take out the jobs. Go into a Best Buy, Circuit City. Don't really see that many CDs anymore, do you? I still get DVDs just because I like hard copies of certain things. And like I said this before, things crash. But I'm sure we're going to get into an age where DVD players are obsolete, period. Everything is going to be hooked into your television, internet, cloud, so on and so forth, because it's all about information, because marketing has become information based. Marketing has become personalized, and we're marketing to people, and you're personalizing things to people. And partially part of the issue is people are getting accustomed to doing everything over the internet and over the phone, and businesses are accustomed to being able to do things over the internet and over the phone also. So when people talk about, the malls are going to be closing because, you know, Amazon is booming. Walmart is booming. All of these online businesses that can send you your materials are going to continue to boom. To the point where, like I was talking about the side hustles, Uber went from just replacing taxis to now they're replacing delivery services. So and people are taking it as side hustles, and nothing's wrong with a side job. I don't knock that at all. But they used to say, to be a millionaire, you're gonna need like 6 to 8 streams of revenue, right? And I think those days may be numbered also because of so much artificial intelligence. That just may be what it takes to be in the middle class, which is evaporating. It's going to be rich, poor, and the middle class will be artificial intelligence. It looks very much so inevitable. When people are talking about a global, what did BGS call it? A global, it's like a stipend. It's like pretty much global welfare, where everybody gets a certain amount of money per month, because with technology doing so much, it's going to be putting a lot of people out of work. They're trying to take the trucking industry away from truckers, from artificial intelligence. You got to think about that. Drones delivering packages. That goes with delivery. And partially we forget that this extreme $2 trillion debt this country has. Well, how you gonna pay off the debt? You cut the employment rate of everybody. Look at the homelessness that keeps rising in Los Angeles. People don't have jobs. Look at how the government has cut a lot of funding for people in America, and single mothers, and tax breaks are only going to the rich and not the middle class and not the poor anymore, right? All of those, you reward outsourcing to a degree. And to a degree, don't be surprised if a lot of these American corporations, when they get the green light that they can have tech and artificial intelligence run their businesses, they come back to the States and leave where they're at, because outsourcing was a way to drain the middle class also, because you're getting cheap labor. Well, if you can find a way to get free labor, which is artificial intelligence, you don't even need to go overseas for cheap labor, because you don't have a payroll, right? So people forget, artificial intelligence is gonna be the prime adversary of the working class, not just the middle class, because you see it with low, you don't need as many people as the mall. You don't need as many people at restaurants. Every time I go to the grocery store, they got more and more self-check aisles, because they're trying to get rid of the people there. Anybody who went to a gas station, it's become rare that you actually go in and pay for, your gas. Just debit card, credit card, you in and out. You just swipe, you swipe your wrist, you swipe your phone, or you use your card with the chip in it, blah, blah, blah. So less and less human interaction means less and less people you have to pay. So, it's going to be somewhat of a boutique niche market to have actual service. And to be working class, you might have to be working class for the rich. Like, we might wind up being like tourist vacation spots where the only way you can make money is by catering to rich folks' life of luxury and leisure. You know, and with less and less skills being taught, or more and more outdated skills being taught in the school systems, and they're becoming less and less skilled workers in America. We're pretty much behind the 8 ball. You know, everybody is behind the curve of technology who's in the working class. And some of our children are behind the 8 ball also. Because instead of immersing them in tech, we immerse them in the entertainment part of technology and not the inner workings part of technology. So they're going to be accustomed to just chilling on a tablet, on the phone, on a computer, playing games for their whole life without actually labor. And now you're going to take physical labor out of it, because if you see a country that's rich and in debt is still obese. So that means we're just doing too much. So you're not going to see many people outside. You know, I think that's part of the reason why athletics is going to be booming and busting at the same time, because there's really going to be less competition as far as athletics are concerned, because it's going to be less people doing it. You know, because they're going to be too lazy. You know, but that's just my thoughts on this. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.